Just off the 405 freeway in downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, between the Laker girls, the purple and gold, all the banners, all the celebs, you better stay focused.
Ed, are you reading my mind right now? There's a reason why I'm late to the game. Those Hollywood parties, nothing better. But let's get it on the court.
No distractions here tonight. Let's do this thing. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. To James. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James, though.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Brook Lopez trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw up and good. A 3-point play right at the start, and it's 3-0. It's James controlling the offense. To Davis. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Here's Davis, just not going down. To Adetokunbo. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
LeBron into the front court. 5-point game. Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma. James. Here comes the screen. To Davis. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First one, count it. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Bucks at the controls to Adetokunbo. And a chance coming up at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Giannis Adetokunbo. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw.
Oh, I see you working out, huh?
And he makes them both. Rondo with the basketball. Down 6. Here comes the screen. 5 seconds to shoot. LeBron James gets a look. Can't hit. Giannis in control of the basketball. Up by 6. LeBron James able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Kuzma. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Great pass to set it up. And the finish at the rim. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Time to shuffle things up. To James.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
To Cousins. Brook Lopez rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Danny Green swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Los Angeles, they have it. Cousins. And Jay, they call the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Kuzma. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Rondo into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Driving right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. Short jumper stays out. James into the front court. Down 8. LeBron James. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Baseline drive. Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
Now a steal by Milwaukee. George Hill to Adetokunbo.
Screen coming your way, screen coming your way.
Baseline drive. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a Proud City.
Visit our team website for more details.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. James to Caldwell Pope. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And hits the first free throw.
There we go. Yes, sir.
Goes 2 for 2. Giannis in control of the basketball. Up 6. To Matthews. Nothing going here on that drive. Matthews to George Hill. From long range. George Hill forcing that one. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
1 quarter down. The Bucks with the lead. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Davis. Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Davis. Matthews to Hill. Down to 5 on the 24 to George Hill. 4-3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
To Caldwell Pope. They'll get it down to Davis. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Hill across the timeline. It's a 9-point lead. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Hill into the front court. The lead stands at 9. To Gasol. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Caldwell Pope to Davis. To Bradley. Anthony Davis. 2 of 4 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 23, LeBron James. Subbing in for the Bucks. Number 22.
Bledsoe. Lakers ball. Bradley to Davis. Probing the defense. Anthony Davis. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Middleton. No good. Defense catching a break there. Another follow. No good. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Screen coming. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Middleton. It's Cook with the basketball. Down 5 to Davis. Anthony Davis. He's now 4 for 6.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Middleton to Bledsoe. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
LeBron into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
We're accepting non-perishable food items for homeless in our community. Our thanks go to those who have already participated in this community event.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 9.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3 for 6 now.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
They go down to Davis. Able to convert inside. Giannis with it up top. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. Off the assist.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Davis. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Late heave to beat the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Bucks in front.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Bucks have the lead, but not by much. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Lakers are within striking distance at the half. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game trap. Steals.
Some very aggressive defense has allowed both teams to rack up a lot of steals. Ball security will be the key in the upcoming half, especially for the weakest dribblers. You know who you are.
Player of the half.
Antetokounmpo has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
LeBron James didn't exactly light it up in the first half. He's been suffering miss after miss, and no matter what he tries, it's just not working for him. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Takes stock of the floor. Sizing up the defense. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 4 out of 7.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
James. Nothing going here on that drive. To James. Rondo off the mark. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Antetokounmpo knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Across the timeline comes James. The margin standing now at 7. Davis to Kyle Kuzma. Down low for Davis. Shot clock winding down. Anthony Davis lets it go. A tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
The drive right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
James. LeBron James. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Has a look. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Adetokunbo. Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. James to Danny Green.
Number 2.
Kuzma to James. Fires the 3. Not that time. He missed it.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Off the assist.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Here comes the screen. Here's LeBron for 2. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Less than a minute to go in this 3rd quarter. To Bledsoe. Has a chance. Bledsoe shot misses. Cook to bring it into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Nothing going here on that drive. James to Davis. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Anthony Davis lets it fly. Rebound taken down by the Bucks. Giannis for 2. And Davis there to grab the rebound. Long heave from 3/4 court. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Bucks with the lead. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Finish Pushing inside the paint on that one.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Screen coming. Rondo, guarded by Gasol. To James. Here's a chance from long range. Bucks take down the board. Bledsoe with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. To Adetokunbo. George Hill. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Los Angeles, they have it to Cousins. Caldwell Pope. Probing the defense. Count the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Giannis with it up top. His team up by 7. Hill. Down low Gasol. Count it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
LeBron with it up top. His guys down by 9. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
To Davis. And the basket good at the rim.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Screen coming. Hill. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Bucks at the controls. To Hill. To Adetokunbo. It's a big finish.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. LeBron up against the Spaniard. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To George Hill. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
LeBron James. Couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. The Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Nothing going here on that drive. Adetokunbo. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. James to Danny Green. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal, but regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad, just when they needed it.
Now the stoppage and an intentional foul means free throws coming with a little over 30 seconds to go.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
And gets both to drop at the line. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game.
Videos, interviews, and features. You can get all that and more, including the opportunity to attend a post-game press conference. Visit the website for your chance to win.
James to Danny Green. Working hard on the glass. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Here comes the intentional foul with 10 seconds on the clock.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball. My ball.
Londo's shot won't go down. The Bucks claim victory as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks did what great teams do best: finish. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Lakers finished on the losing end of a close score. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo was happy to throw down plenty of dunks. And if the defense happened to be there, he brought them along for the ride. Here we go with the top plays.
Number one.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Los Angeles Lakers. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.